What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA, and I love this story. Oh, I love this story. You know why this is my favorite story of the year, okay? Because these clowns down over there at Sweet Baby Inc., they did it to themselves, all right? They did it to themselves. That Sweet Baby Inc. detective group was just a tiny little thing, okay? Just sitting in the corner all by itself, not bothering nobody, you know? It only had like 2,000 people even a part of the group. But what happens? Now, you guys shoot off your mouth. You know, you got your buddy over there, Chris Kincaid or Chris Kinrod or Nimrod or whatever that idiot's name is, all right? That person gets out there and starts shooting off their mouth, all right? Chris Kindred, that's what it was, Chris Kindred. Chris Kindred gets out there, shoots off their mouth. This thing blows all the way up, all right? Now it's over 260,000 followers. And all you had to do was just shut up and go away. But what happened? You tried to get this group taken down. You tried to get Cabrutus canceled, all right? And it blew up in your face. And now your CEO got to come out here and try to do this thing again? Man, Kim, what you doing, okay? What are you doing right now, Kim? You're about to blow it again. Stop, all right? But nah, she ain't going to stop, all right? I guess at this point in time, you know, what choice do you have? You know, but just to kind of relabel the name, all right, man, we got to come up with a new company name, and we just going to have to rebrand and try something else, quietly sneak back into the industry somewhere else, all right? Because this is huge brand damage, right? This is destroying this company. Best believe that. But check it out. Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair launches a new cancel campaign. So we're going to try this again? All right, good luck. We saw how it worked the last time, but let's see if it gets better this time. Uses game developer journalist Brian Francis to get Sweet Baby Inc. detected shut down. John F. Trent, shout out to the homie. He put this article together. Look, man, these cats are so insane. They don't see what they're doing, all right? This chick, Kim Belair, all she had to do is like, you know what? I got to get rid of Chris Kindred. That's number one, okay? Chris Kindred, you did this mess, all right? You got a big mouth on social media. You need to shut up. That's the move you should have made. I doubt she's done that, but that's what she should have did, man. Get this fool up out of here. Man, Sweet Baby Inc. Detective was 2,000 members and it was a nothing burger. Nobody was really talking to it like that. It might have grown over time, sure. But it wouldn't have never blown up the way it's blown up without Chris Kindred getting out there, sticking his foot or her foot or its foot or they, whatever that person is, sticking their foot in their mouth, all right? Never would have got to this point. And remember, Chris Kindred's also the person that got out there and insulted Akira Toriyama on his death, after he died. Yeah, so you got a wild cannon working for you over there at Sweet Baby Inc. You might want to think about that, Kim Belair. Instead of doing like, oh, let's a new cancel campaign. Let's go ahead and launch something else and get this company in more hot water. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this article out. A journalist, Brian Francis, who writes for Game Developer, attempted to use the outlet's influence to get Valve, the owner of Steam, to shut down the Sweet Baby Inc. detected curator list at the behest of Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair. And, you know, that's really sad, man, that the CEO is actually trying to silence, like, fans, trying to silence people that put this little, curator list together, Sweet Baby Inc. detected. You would think, like, instead of silencing, their audiences, they would actually say, hey, okay, audience, let's talk. Let me come to the table. Let me sit down and break bread with you and try to understand your positions. Let me listen to your arguments, and I want you guys to hear me out. Let's have a dialogue. Let's go back and forth. Let's actually come to the table together and figure out where we went wrong. If we're not doing something correctly or if we're off base. All right. Hey, here's an opportunity to have some open dialogue so that you guys understand the mission of our company and on, whatever, Nah. Let's just shut them down, cancel them, pull the plug on them. Like, that's what it is. And see, that's how you know that they have no response to the arguments we're making. They have zero response because it's all ideological. The only thing this can be is ideological. They could try to hide it. And this article will go into it a little bit. They try to hide behind the fact, oh, no, it's not. You guys are just misunderstanding us. You guys are just misunderstanding. You guys are the ones that are ideologically driven. All right. Again, it's like, look, we as fans, we just want to have a good time. We want the entertainment to come first and foremost. And it's clear that Sweet Baby Inc. is not about that. They are not interested in entertainment first. They are interested in ideology first. And that's the problem that y'all keep getting into. So, yeah, too bad that they won't actually talk to people. But, again, they're cowards. Bullies and cowards, they all run the same game, okay? They all run the same game. It's exactly what they are. They're showing themselves that. The Sweet Baby Inc. Detected is a Steam curator list that compiles and tracks all games that consulting firm Sweet Baby Inc. has worked on and that are available to purchase on Steam. The list currently boasts over 258,000 followers, now 260,000. Has 16 games on the list. That's basically all the games listed right there for you. The list gained notoriety when Sweet Baby Inc. employees Chris Kindred and Maya Kramer attempted to cancel not only the list, but the Brazilian gamer behind it, Cabrutus Rambo. All right. And we saw all of this stuff. We discussed this. We've had videos about it. All kinds of other people have had videos about this. This is what got him in trouble. You know, if Chris Kindred, if you had just minded your own business, you know, I wonder if he was doing this probably was doing this while they was on the clock, 2:12 p.m. I don't know what time it is, maybe local time, but this is probably when they were doing this on the clock, you know. Instead of working, instead of getting to work and doing your work, you was out here on the clock trying to get somebody canceled. I mean, that's really funny when you sit back and think about that. Yo, Kim, give your employees more work to do. They got too much idle time, all right? Be screwing around on the internet trying to cancel people. Give them some more work to do. They ain't doing enough, all right? All they doing is just ripping your company to shreds right now, all right? But yeah, we saw all of this stuff, all right? This is what happens, okay? See, what it is, here's my thing. Here's what I think happened. Chris Kindred and whoever this other moron, Maya Kramer or whatever, you know, report the F out of the group. See, they were still, you know, operating on them old 2019, 2020 cancel culture rules, all right? You know, the bullshit that got Gina Carano fired from Mandalorian and everything. All of them old school cancel culture rules, all right? Like the pre-Elon Musk cancel culture rules, they were still operating off of that. Oh, we could just report groups, all right? And then like they say, report the creator since he loves his account, get him shut down too. See, that's how it used to be. But now after Elon, the way I look at it is there's a new sheriff in town across all of the board. Everybody is like, nah, we're not just canceling people lickety split, you know? Just because you guys get out there and report people. As a matter of fact, mass reporting, it's going to end up getting you canceled, which is exactly what happened to him on X. All right. Trying to mass report campaigns and stuff like that. That gets you shut down. That's why it's so beautiful, man. So yeah, their little scheme backfired. All right. Kramer was coming in under some other nonsense, some other name, you know, trying to play coy or whatever, you know, saying, well, for example, Steam doesn't have guidelines for curators, as far as I can tell, that will prevent someone from starting a curation group that focuses on, let's say Sweet Baby Inc., you know, just Sweet Baby Inc., for instance, and warns people not to buy games they're associated with, which just could list any game at all. Like they were trying to play it cool, right? Again, back when this was about like 9,000, okay? Again, only 9,000 followers at this point. You can see the screenshot. What is it at now? Thanks to fools like this, all right? And then I love this piece right here. The curator uses Sweet Baby Inc.'s website for their source. Also, it should be noted that Lego Butts, which is this idiot, all right, which I guess is Maya Kramer, works for Sweet Baby Inc. You know, again, blew up in your face. You gotta love it. So yeah, Cabrutus Rambo came out, said, yo, we made it, all right? Thank you, Valve, for, you know, again, respecting players' freedom of choice, you know, respecting the freedom of speech as well. Again, going back to the thing, they are sitting up here trying to exclude folks' they are trying to destroy freedom of thought, freedom of speech. They want to suppress it. They want to cancel you. They want to wipe you off the face of the earth. All right. They don't want to hear what you got to say. They don't want to hear dissenting opinions. And if they did, Kim Belair would be talking to them right now. They would be talking to the audience, saying, no, I ain't going to talk to the game developers. Let me talk to the audience. You know, let's have a open mic session. You know, throw up some on YouTube, invite some gamers in. Let's have a conversation. Probably with Cabrutus Rambo. Let's start here. If you really were serious about it, but you're not. All right. Again, they all believe in that whole authoritarian cancel culture bullshit. That's the problem with this stuff. And now, Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair has launched a second attempt and is using journalist Bryant Francis and game developer to cancel Cabrutus Rambo and his Steam curator list. Yeah, so they had an article posted. And here's that article on Game Developer. Why are Valve and Discord permitting harassment against Sweet Baby Inc.? Yeah, they call it harassment. Y'all hear this shit? It's not just somebody's difference of opinion. No, it's harassment. Creating a curator group that simply says, hey, these are the games that Sweet Baby Inc. has come up with. You know, that's it. It's just like, you know, here's all their games. We don't recommend anyone. Not recommended all the way down. We don't recommend this. You know, nothing wrong with this. Nothing at all. It's freedom of speech. It's the let the buyer beware. That's basically what this is. This is a let the buyer beware list. If there was nothing wrong with Sweet Baby Inc., there shouldn't be any problems. But why? Oh, because this thing has blown up and gotten as big as it is because people are tired and sick and tired of the woke shit. They're tired of it, And so Sweet Baby Inc. is all about that woke shit. So this is your wokeness coming to the light in front of hundreds of thousands of video game fans. This thing might hit 1 million before it's all said and done. And yeah, people are like, okay, Sweet Baby Inc. worked on these games. Thank you. Thank you very much, Cabrutus. Now I know not to buy this bullshit. Basically, that's what they're pissed off about. Now, check this out. I want to go over this one piece of the article before we go back to Trent's article. While the studio's contributions happen mostly on a micro level, contributing story feedback, helping workshop narrative beats, writing flavor texts and barks with the lens of inclusivity in mind, their work has been reframed as shoehorning Black or LGBTQ characters into games for which they were not originally designed, sometimes through intimidation. It is a grim conspiracy theory built on out-of-context comments and a deliberate misreading of their mission statement, as well as racism, homophobia, and other layers of bigotry. All right, so they said that we've taken this stuff out of context. Oh, you guys are just misunderstanding it. You're pulling stuff out of context, Or it's a deliberate misreading of their mission statement. All right, I want to take y'all directly to their website. I want to see if we're misreading something. Now, here's the Sweet Baby Inc. website, okay? Let's go ahead and check out what their approach is. Like, how do they approach their projects? All right, so here we go. Sweet Baby Inc. is an inclusion-focused. Inclusion-focused. Right off rip, it tells you what this company is focused on. Right? But it's the first sentence. Right after they say their name. They're an inclusion-focused narrative and consultation company. What are we missing? All right, am I missing something? This is the focus of the business right here. This word right there. They say it. Right off rip. What are we missing here? We ain't misunderstanding anything. We ain't taking this out of context. This is what this company is. They're telling you this is what this company is about. What is this idiot talking about? No, they're an inclusion-focused company. They say so. Not entertainment-focused, okay? We're not focused on the entertainment factor, all right? Gameplay. No. Inclusion. All right. You might as well just go ahead and say diversity while you're at it, because that's also what you're about. Diversity and inclusion. That would be a more accurate, but okay, let's just take it as inclusion. They're looking to include everybody. All right. That's all it is to it, man. We ain't misunderstanding shit. We're building a team and a process in hopes of building a kinder and more sustainable industry at every scale. Whether you need a fresh pair of eyes or a guiding hand, we're here to work with you. All right, so that's what they're saying that their company is. They started it right off the bat, all right? We haven't misunderstood anything, all right? But as we continue going down right here to go their approach, these are the services we offer, and then we got some writing. All right, well, so we have, the narrative, how we're going to tackle the narrative. Oh, representation. Oh, representation. Well, it's right here on their website. We have not misunderstanding anything. Let's go ahead and read this part. We believe that representation is key to connecting players and audiences, and we offer a few ways to help your team and project gain the perspective needed to make it happen. We're part of an inclusive and knowledgeable community of diverse consultants able to cover a wide range of cultural and sensitivity topics. I mean, fuck, how many different ways can you say we're woke? It's just very nice, easy language of saying, look, we're a woke company, all right? We do all of this woke shit. Our approach leads with the creation of joy and marginalized players and seeks to be additive rather than strictly corrective. Yeah, so their approach leads, okay? We lead with this. This is how we begin. Our approach starts with, what do I always say when it comes to any creative work? If it's not starting with entertainment first as the primary thing that you are focused on, it's going to be trash. If you're talking about entertainment. If you're talking about entertainment, you got to start with entertainment. That has to be the thing you lead with. Our approach should say, our approach leads with entertaining the audience. That's what it should say, but it says it leads with the creation of joy and marginalized players. So now we focusing on marginalized players. Let me ask you again, people, what have we misunderstood? What have we misunderstood? This jackass over here, oh, it's out of context. It's deliberate misreading of their mission statement. What did I misread right there? Okay, that's right off of their website. This guy's just lying, man. This is what happens when you get filled up with soy. You have no other choice but to spew bullshit out of your mouth, all right? That soy just backs up into your intestines and then it comes out as bullshit. It's like, come on, bro. Stop it, man. We're not stupid people here. We can go and look at what this woman is saying and what's on their website. I hate the gaslight. Can you tell I hate gaslighting? I really cannot stand gaslighting, y'all. Yeah, but back to Trent's article. Nevertheless, Francis and those like him will likely argue that any criticism of Sweet Baby Inc. is harassment and how individuals who write headlines such as this one operate. They lie, and lie some more. It's the gaslighting, man. All of this stuff, man, that's the thing that frustrates me so much because they play you like you're an idiot. They're playing us and everybody out there like we're dumb, like we're stupid. And look, most people, they will just go to this article and they'll just see the headline. Oh, man, there's some harassment going on, and Valve and Discord are permitting it. They'll never dig in deep and see that, well, actually, all of this started out with one of these Sweet Baby Inc. assholes, trying to harass somebody else. Trying to harass some dude that just created a Discord group about their business. They ain't gonna bring that up, all right? Nowhere in this guy's article does he say, yeah, this entire thing started with, what's his face? Chris Kindred. This whole thing started with Chris Kindred mouthing off. You will not find that anywhere in this article whatsoever, okay? All right? Because this dude is just soy Francis. He don't want to give you the real facts. All he want to do is just spit bullshit out of his mouth. Again, that's why you got to come to John Trenton, That Park Place, and pound it in the comments to get the scoop. Yeah, the entire article appears based on unsubstantiated claims from Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair that her company is being harassed. Francis wrote in an interview with game developer Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair said the harassment they've been experiencing started bubbling in October of 23 with the release of Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Alan Wake 2, with the worst hate coming from users on 4chan, Kiwi Farms, and Twitter. Twitter was the worst until recently, she noted. Yeah, see, that's again, she's not going to say anything about her employee, that's dicking around on company trying to get somebody else canceled. Again, Kim, fill people's plates up, all right? And yeah, man, hey, man, you ain't got enough work to do. We got to give you some more work, apparently, all right? Because you fooling around on social media and you getting our company in hot water. That's what Kim needs to focus on, real talk. Later in his article, Francis again confirmed this entire piece was seemingly written at the behest of Sweet Baby Inc. to cancel Steam curator list and its Discord channel. She said Belair admitted she isn't entirely sure how Valve or Discord should remedy the situation. She and her colleagues at Sweet Baby Inc. aren't experts in online moderation. They're writers. Their job is to create fictional problems in video games, not solve real ones. Well, see, you guys created some real problems in this real world, all right? You created a real problem, actually, in video games, all right? And now everybody's coming to your head and you're mad. You're upset. I get it. I understand. Again, you would be better off, Kim Belair, pulling back and saying, let me go and talk to these cats. Let me extend the olive branch to these dudes. Hey, you know what? Let's try to come together. Let's have a come to the, table talk. And let's just, figure this thing out. That would have been a better approach than trying to cancel them yet again. I don't understand what this chick thinks she's going to get out of this. She urged Valve and Discord to recognize that harassment campaigns are continuously evolving and that communication platforms need to keep the pace with how they're being used to spread hate. Yeah, they're not spreading hate. They're spreading awareness, okay? This is all this is. This is about awareness. Hey, are you guys aware that this company, Sweet Baby Inc., is in charge of all of the garbage, or at least maybe not in charge, but they contribute to a lot of the garbage that you see out there with these woke video games, all right? Oh, you didn't like the Kill the Suicide Squad bullshit that was going on? Yeah, Sweet Baby Inc. Oh, you didn't like this nonsense that was going on with Spider-Man 2? Sweet Baby Inc. Yeah. So here's all the other things that they work on. And maybe these other game developers, maybe these guys will start to get the hint. Hey, you know what? If we start putting woke stuff in there, who else are we going to go to but Sweet Baby Inc. for this shit? We're going to go to them, and then they're going to give us all of their dumbass opinions, and then we're going to put that stuff in the game, and then it's going to end up on this Sweet Baby Inc. detected list, and then down it goes. Let's have a different approach. Let's just try to entertain the fans for once. Maybe that's the way y'all should be going about this. Belair, for her part, said it's clear that some kind of evolution is needed because this will only get bigger, and I don't mean for us. She added, if this playbook can work as well now as it did 10 years ago with Gamergate, it's going to keep working in certain ways, and they will find something bigger and worse to do than this. Yeah, she's calling on like higher people, all right? She's calling for help, maybe from gamer studios to come down on them or whatever. She's looking for some help from somebody because she's too small. She's too small time. She can't overrun Steam and Discord and get them to bend the knee. That's why she went over to this other company, all right? That's why she went to game developer, because she can't do anything in and of herself. She's too small. So she has to say, well, we need some sort of evolution. We need some more authoritarianism to step in here and squash our dissenters. That's basically how I'm reading this, okay? You can say I'm reading that out of context all you want to, but that's how I see it. Some kind of evolution means we need to get some different rules in here that will squash out any dissension that we get. Anybody talking shit about us, we need somebody to come in and smash them. That's basically what she's trying to say right here, all right? Again, that's what bullies do. When they, terrify them, okay? If you don't get your way, terrify them. All right, so what is she thinking right now? What other ways can we try to terrify this little audience of people? All right, all 260. Let's see. Let's refresh this. Yeah, 261,500. This thing just grows every second you refresh this thing. It just grows more and more and more. Again, Kim, you doing this to yourself. Everybody would just be like, this thing might be still sitting around maybe 10,000, 15,000, something like that. If none of your employees opened up their mouths, and now you're opening up your mouth and you're going to drive more people to say, hey, what is this Sweet Baby Ink thing I keep hearing about? I keep hearing this mentioned in forums and I keep seeing YouTube videos and it's popping up on Twitter. Let me go and check it out. And then they start checking it out. Oh, yeah. Let me sign up for that real fast. That's basically how it's going down. Anyway, folks, it's funny, man. These cats don't know when to say when, all right? We're not operating on the old rules anymore, okay? You got to just allow people to say what it is that they got to say, all right? And look, let me end with this quote here because I think this quote is so perfect. When you tear out a man's tongue, you are not proving him a liar. You're only telling the world that you fear what he might say. Yeah. That's basically what it is. When they're trying to shut down Steam groups and Discord servers, when they're trying to silence you, they want to cancel you. That's what cancel culture is all about. They're afraid of what you might say. They're afraid that you might tell the world, hey, Sweet Baby Ink detected. They're afraid of this. They're afraid that you're going to spotlight all of the woke nonsense that they've been putting out there. They're afraid of that. And they're running scared. And they're trying for help, but look, all they're doing is just making things worse. That's what I think. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this whole situation. I love it, man. Again, my favorite story of the year. This is bonkers, and I love it. You guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.